Exercise 3.16 problem 10 discussion. Two trains leave a railway station at the same time. The first train travels due west and the second train travels due north. The first train travels 5 km per hour faster than the second train. If after 2 hours they are 50 km apart, find the average speed of each train. Okay, so basically what they say is that the two trains are traveling perpendicular to each other, and the first train travels 5 km faster, and they are 50 km apart after 2 hours, right? And the first train is traveling west and the second train is traveling north, right? And we are asked to find the average speed of the train. So let's list out what is given. Speed of the first train is greater than the speed of the second train by 5 km per hour. And both of them are traveling, one in west, the other one is north, perpendicular to each other. The distance between the trains is 50 kilometers after 2 hours. Next, we are asked to calculate the average speed of the trains. The key is we have to use the Pythagoras theorem. So now let's make a simple diagram. Okay, and let's assume. So what are we asked? We are asked to find the average speed. So let the speed of the second train, that is the one traveling to the north direction, be x kilometers per hour. So what will be the speed of the second train? It will be x plus 5, because it says 5 kilometers faster than the other train. So the train which is traveling in the west will be at the speed of x plus 5 kilometers per hour. Now let's draw a diagram. So this is the starting point. So this is north and this is west. So the train traveling along this direction is traveling at the speed of x kilometers per hour, and the train traveling west is traveling at the speed of x plus 5 kilometers per hour. Right? Now, calculate the distance traveled by the trains in 2 hours using distance equal to speed into time. I'm sorry, I think we should use this here also, the formula. Okay? Distance equal to speed into time is one more formula which we need to use. Okay? So this train is traveling, is traveling at the speed of x kilometers. So in 2 hours it would have traveled 2x kilometers. The train along west is traveling at the speed of x plus 5 kilometers per hour. So in 2 hours it will be 2 into x plus 5 kilometers distance traveled. So this direction, that is OA, is 2x and OB is 2 into x plus 5. Now apply Pythagoras theorem to get the distance between trains and equate it to 50 squared. Now we know this is 2 into x plus 5 and this is 2x, and this is right angle because one is traveling in the north, the other one is traveling along the west. So connect these 2 points. So this is a right triangle. And after 2 hours, what they say, the distance between these two trains is 50 kilometers. That is AB equal to 50 kilometers. And we just calculated OA is 2x and OB is 2 into x plus 5. Now we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. What does Pythagoras theorem state? The sum of the squares which contain the right angle will be equal to the sum of the the square of the hypotenuse. The sum of the squares of the sides containing the right angle will be equal to the square of the hypotenuse. So square of this, that is 4 into x plus 5 the whole square, plus square of this, which is 4x square, will be equal to 50 square. You will get an equation in x. Solve that equation and get the value of x. Okay. So please pause the video here and try to work this problem on your own. And on completion, please come back and check your working against our solution. Okay, solution. So first thing, we'll draw a simple diagram. So this is the starting point. The train is going north in this direction, and there's another train which is going in the west direction. This train is going at the speed of x kilometers per hour, and this train will be going at the speed of x plus 5 kilometers per hour, because according to the problem, the train which is going along the west travels 5 kilometers per hour faster. Due west, the first train travels west and the first train is 5 kilometers faster. So the train which is traveling west is 5 kilometers faster. Right? They have not given it directly, they have given it in 2 statements. So we'll have to interpret it. Okay, let the speed of the first train be x kilometers per hour. That is the train traveling north. the speed of the second train will be x plus 5 kilometers because the second train is 5 kilometers faster. The distance traveled by the first train in the west direction after 2 hours will be, in 1 hour it travels x kilometers, in 2 hours it will travel 2x kilometers. Similarly, the distance of the second train which is traveling in the north direction will be, in 2 hours will be 2 into x plus 5. So after 2 hours the distance between the two trains is 50 kilometers. Now you put all those things in the diagram. So this is the north, this is the west. So after 2 hours it travels, let the first train be at A and the second train be at B. So OA will be 2x, that's the distance traveled, right? And OB will be 2 into x plus 5. Join these 2 points and that is the distance between the train A and B after 2 hours, because this train will be here. Both of them started here. After 2 hours the first train will be here and the second train will be here. And what's the distance? Join these 2 points. The straight line is the distance. So join the point A and B and that is 50. But if you see this is a right triangle because the angle between the west and the north is 90 degrees. And 2 sides are given and the hypotenuse is also given. So which means we can apply Pythagoras theorem for the triangle, right triangle OAB. When you apply, what will you get? 2x the whole square plus 2 into x plus 5 the whole square will be equal to the hypotenuse square, that is 50 square. So expand this, 2x square will become 4x square and this will be 4 into x plus 5 the whole square, and x plus 5 the whole square is x square, 2ab that is 2x into 5 that is 10x plus b square that is 25. Expand all these things and that's equal to 50 square 2500. So 4x square and 4 into 10 is 40x and 4 into 25 is 100, that is 2500. Now these two when you add up you get 8x square plus 40x minus 2400 equal to 0. And you can see 8 is common among all the 3 terms. So divide by 8. Okay, we get x square plus 5x minus 300. Now 300 has been split into such a way we have to get 50. 300 is 60 into 5 is 300, but 60 minus 5 is 55. The number is very big, the difference. So the two numbers must be equal to each other. Then only you will be able to get the small difference. That is 15 into 20. 20 15s are 300 and 20 minus 15 is 5. Okay. So that's how you have to try. You have to try one number and find the difference, and if it is too big, then you have to get the point, okay, the difference is too small. So the two factors must be close to each other, then only you will get a smaller number. The far apart the factors are, the bigger will be the difference. So you have to keep that rule in mind. So minus 300 will be minus 15 into 20. Right? And minus 15 plus 20 is 5x, which means that 5x must be written as minus 15x plus 20. So that is what is done here. Now you can take x commonly out from these two and minus 15 commonly out from these two. So when you take x commonly out, you will get x into x plus 20. And when you take minus 15 commonly out, minus 15 into x plus 20. And x plus 20 if you take commonly out, you will get x plus 20 into x minus 15 equal to 0, or this will be 0 or this will be 0, right? So when x plus 20 is 0, x equal to minus 20, and x minus 15 is 0, you will get x equal to 15. But x minus 20 is not possible, speed cannot be negative. So we can reject the value, and x equal to 15 is the speed which we have to take it. Okay, thus the average speed of the trains are, that is the first train is 15 kilometers per hour and the second train is 20 kilometers per hour. Okay. Anyway, you can check. After 2 hours, this will be 30 kilometers and this will be 40 kilometers. So 40 square is 1600 and which this is what, after 30 square is 900. 1600 plus 900 is 2500, which is 50 square, the hypotenuse square. Right, so it is right. Okay, so I hope I made it clear. If not, please go through one more time, it will become clear. Thanks for watching this video.